gymnastics of BMX. So there's all different types of disciplines, but the bottom line is BMX is a freedom sport. It's about getting on the bike. It's about that adrenaline rush. It's about that excitement. It's about freedom. I can pedal. I can get away. I can jump. I can be a daredevil. I can do anything I want because I'm on a bike. You know, basically, this is from my catalog of a couple 100,000 photos. I've also had ABA send me some photos. Ride magazine, BMX Plus magazine was great. They sent me some blow-ups of their cover shots. They sent me shots of current superstars in freestyle and racing. They sent me some stuff for the Olympics. Cheryl at the ABA just really helped me a lot. Sent me, you know, those pictures that brought out the family flavor, brought out what a great unifying sport this is for kids and parents alike. So it's been a cumulative of a lot of people, and me just being the central guy and grabbing these sources, you know. A lot of these collectors have brought out some incredible bikes. You know, I couldn't afford to have a collection this big, but they want to be able, with pride, to show their bikes. And it's just a big honor to me to have them part of the 40 years of BMX. I'd have to say that BMX, it's just like any other passion in life. If it's something that you really love, it's not work. I probably put 1,000 hours into doing this. For the last week, I've been here every day from 5:30 in the morning until midnight. And I went home smiling every day. I woke up excited, amped, ready to get back here and do it again. Because this isn't work, man. This is my love. This is BMX.
We're here to celebrate the 40th anniversary of BMX.
Yeah.
And here in Long Beach, and if you guys get a round of applause. Guys, Brad Hunt is integrally involved with BMX.
Oh, yeah.
Native, Wilson High School,
Yeah.
founded it here in Long Beach, and I did not know this history, but in 1970, the first BMX race was held here. Is that correct? And you know, we have this outline on a proclamation that congratulates him for 40 years.
I had a moon buggy. I remember a moon buggy. Had the shifter up there, the little small front tire and all that. But I used to race like Royce Unions and Huppies and stuff like that. That's the bike I used to race. I think this is awesome. I really enjoy it. Brings back old memories from BMX racing. Been around here in Long Beach for 50-something years, and I can remember all this stuff, and all this stuff just brings back good memories.
Yeah, I was a badass powder puff back in the day. And I think I have one with this plate in it somewhere here. There it is. And very early, maybe the first pair, possibly checkered Vans. And I'm actually wearing a pair of circa 1982. These are the ones I had in 1982. I raced in those. Those are in another picture in here somewhere. There they are. There you go. There's these Vans. Yeah, it was a lifestyle. It was the most formative thing I've ever done. There were, in my class, there'd usually be 6 to 8 to 12 girls in a class, and there was always that one girl that was just way better than everybody else. In my world, it was Sue Gingrich. I could never beat her, and I was always second. So I have a lot of second place trophies because of her. And then there were the little girls, and then I was in the middle section, and then there were a couple of the older ones who ended up on the factory teams, and they'd travel all over the country, but they'd never be at the local races. So it was us, you know, we were the powder puffs, but we were so outnumbered. It was like one girl for every 100 boys. I have a scar here from when I raced a boys open class. I raced, I think it was 13 open, and I think Pete Lonkarovich might have been in that race with me. So I'm in a second spot in the gate. Number 1 and number 3 decide they're gonna do the Malachi crunch on me. So it was funny. So I'm doing the tumble, and I get a pedal chunk out my arm, and that's how they treated us back then. But then, you know, in between the races, they were like, "Hey, you want to go make out behind the bushes over there?" You know, it was a little bit of that, you know, like this. this awkward teenage, you know, moments. So. It was such an exciting time. It was like the golden age of BMX when I raced, 79 through 83. So I used to be at the races with all these guys who are now legendary people. But yeah, just seeing all the old stuff, I just flash back to where I was there. I can smell the smells. I can remember the races. I remember waiting for your race. I remember riding in the van with all the bikes piled on all the kids, going to the Chuck E. Cheese afterward and playing all the newest video games that came out. And then on the days that we weren't racing, we'd go to all the new like water slide openings and things like that. It was, you did everything together. It was a family thing. I want to do it again. You know, I want to start in the 40 and over class now, but I got to get better insurance.
Still the super. Oh,